Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing on this wonderfully fine um, Sunday, day after daylight savings time? So seems like everything's happening a lot sooner today, right? Hmm. Ooh, that coffee is still very, very hot. All right. Well, today's gonna be kind of an interesting stream. I'm working on actually standing up my 3D printer streaming channel. And one of the things I need to do is I'm working on setting up a laptop that'll host all the streaming stuff. And so I've been kind of pulling that stuff out this morning. Very off. There we go. But the laptop has nothing on it, so I'm kind of building it from scratch this morning. And then, like I said, in between there, I'm gonna probably keep working on my Steam app again. So I guess, yeah, we'll just kind of play it by ear how it goes. It might be a little bit shorter this morning because only half of my house is awake. So I made a little bit of breakfast, but I don't really know what's going to happen once everybody wakes up because it's the first day this weekend and everyone's been home all at once. So we'll see. Got stuff on my camera. All right. Well, like I was saying, I was setting up. I'm going to be installing Windows on this laptop to stream. And so one of the things that I was doing this morning was I got a flash drive that I put Windows on, and I'm setting up an unattend file, so hopefully it just automatically does all the install, so I don't have to click through all the stuff. I don't know if it's gonna work, because I stole this particular auto unattend file from one I've done at work, which isn't the same version of Windows. I was gonna try to put Windows 11 on it, but I didn't have the tools to build the auto unattend file. And for those of you who aren't familiar, the unattend file basically is an XML file that tells you what responses you want for all the questions when you're installing Windows. You know, it has country, time zone, usernames, passwords, product keys. I think I could embed the network information too. I didn't do that on this one. I figured I'll wait till it's installed and put it on the network because it's going to be on Wi-Fi. Most of the time it's going to be connected to a wire, so it's not a big deal. And it just makes the install simpler. I mean, it is more complicated up front, but then when you're done, it's kind of cool because you just plug it in and boot it up and it just takes off. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's hard to understand when you're looking at the text file and you're like, oh, I don't know what I need to do here. There's all this stuff, and like, well, you can see my password. I left it in clear text because I didn't want to bother hashing it. I think it hashes it the first time it pulls it up, but I'll change it once it's installed. But that's essentially what it is. It gives you all those settings. We're gonna give it a go. Oh, my coffee is gonna be hot for a long time because I put it in my Contigo. I can't prop it open. Yeah, let's just plug it in. And I think I have my second monitor or camera set up too. I think it'll work. We'll try it. Hey, it kind of works. I mean, it's not the best, but it's only gonna be on for like 10 seconds. Couldn't remember what button it is to boot, and I think I got the wrong one. I think it actually does have Windows installed on it. Crap, it does. All right, well, this is what I get. Let's see here. Lenovo E51. Boot from USB, that'll work. I can't remember what buttons it takes. I feel like this one is specifically different. It just says F12. Restart the system before. Yeah, it says F12. All right, we'll give it a go. How this works out. I may have to just what is it? A special shutdown. Windows 10? I don't even know. BIOS. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see how to do boot the BIOS. Yeah, well, let's see. You know, I have the ability. Let me move it closer so I can sit here. There we go. It's not. Oh, that's not gonna work. I can do that, and I can talk a little bit better still. And you might actually be able to hear me. For some reason in my mind, enter was the key. Not that. I guess I already have Windows 11 on it. I guess I could just reset it. Why don't I just do that? Plug my flash drive. All right, well. Yeah, that's fine. Reset again. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I'll push it all the way. I move the camera a bit. All right, well, that was fast. I mean, that's only the first part. Once I get Windows installed, I got a crap load of software I can install, and I can take my label off this flash drive. It's not gonna work. Oh, my camera didn't come on, did it? Let's try. Hey, what's up, dude? You want to say hi? Now you can say hi. Might be next to me. You need to point up here. All right, I'll be up in just a couple minutes to get you something, okay? Weirdo. Love you, kid. All right, I'll be up in a few minutes, okay? All right, let's see. Oh, I left the door open. I'm gonna get cold, which is probably all right. I was a little on the toasty side. Okay, so I'll keep that open. I don't necessarily want that to go away. Well, I guess in the interim, I'm gonna work on my Steam server. Yep. That's gonna be, yeah. It says it's only at 1%. I think it's trying to install updates too at the same time, which is hokey. Like, why would it do that? Okay. Open recent. Moment. Okay, so I got my app. I actually got it put in source control, which is good because I forgot that I hadn't done that. That was a mistake on my part. Actually, before I get too deep, I better go get land in his cereal, or he'll be annoyed with me. So I'll be right back. It'll be just a couple minutes. All right, I am back again, and let's see. All right, working on this guy, fixing my headset. There we go. All right, so I think, what did I do last time? I think I did I have a list of enabled servers, which right now has just one because I haven't converted Valheim over to work the same way. I think that's what I want to do today. And then I'll have two games are enabled. I'll need to, I don't know, actually, I don't think I've tested the Zomboid one yet. But we'll get to that. Let's see, I have models. So I think the way I'm gonna do this, think through the, well, I have an object called Valheim server. I'm gonna create a folder for it because that's the right thing to do, sure. I'm going to move the configuration in the server into that. Yep. Just the namespace. Actually, yeah, I do want to do that. Let me actually. This way. I should have let Visual Studio fix it for me. I don't know what I was thinking. Fine. Okay, let's resolve those build errors because there'll be some. Yep, so I'm gonna say Valheim should probably fix most of them, right? Maybe not. I love how it always adds more every time I open a page. Like it couldn't figure it out ahead of time. Let's just do a clean build real quick. We'll have a few. Valheim configuration. In-game service. Oh, right. Aha. Oh, enabled server is inside a model, so I've got it. Models. I could just modify that one. My print over there is making quite a bit of noise. I'm printing, actually I should show this. This is actually pretty cool. The, what do you call it? The apparatus from Lethal Company, if you've ever played that. This thing's pretty sick. So it ends up being a lamp. I've got the inner part printed for 2 of them already. And now I'm printing in the dome. Here. Yeah. So I'm making 2 of them right now. Because I have enough parts, lights and stuff to do it. Ooh, morning, Bobby. Were there a lot of Lethal Company people at Comic-Con? That's awesome. I saw your picture of the springy head dude. I thought that was pretty cool. What's the problem here? Valheim server does not exist in this namespace. Models. But it does, because, oh, it's actually not models, it's in Valheim. They're all the same. Just models. So did you have a good time at Comic-Con? Would you recommend? What am I doing here? That's models. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, yeah. Oh, gross. 5 hours? Oof. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I always wanted to go and just like people watch. I find it, I'm not really into like the whole cosplay thing, but I appreciate the effort that those people do to build the stuff, and I think it's neat to see what they can do. Yeah, I will definitely buy you an iced coffee. We'll make that happen. When's Cynical open next? Monday? And you'll have to tell me what I owe you for the card that you got signed, and I will Venmo you. The biggest Ming Chen fan. He had no one in his line. That's kind of sad. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Get up. What is this guy? Better known as Ming Chen, is an actor, podcaster, television reality personality, and webmaster associated with Kevin Smith. Okay. Ming and Mike. Okay, I actually do know who that is now because of the Ming and Mike show. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's pictures. That's me. I love bread like that. Let's see, 25 for the signature, 5 for the authenticity label, and +1 coffee. Fun time. I got cards, a couple of play mats, and a TMNT watercolor. Ooh, you're gonna be getting into watercoloring. Regular little Bob Ross over here. All right, so let's see here. I will Venmo you some money right now. Venmo. I gotta find you. There we go. I just about gave it to Nathan. That would have been unfortunate. Let's see. So it's 25, 30, and a tip. Ooh, I need to come up with something good to say here. I'm gonna say, signed. Let's see, the best TMNT. Man, I can't type that on my phone. Gift ever, and a tip for waiting for 5 hours. Woo! I figured it's the least I can do, considering, you know, we didn't win Powerball. I didn't even check to see, were the winning numbers drawn last night? Nebraska Powerball. Estimated jackpot? No. Yeah, we never do win. And even if we did win, I definitely wouldn't be here today, right? I'd be chartering my private plane away. $532 million. Let's see, Powerball numbers. Nope. All right, well, I guess we'll be in again. All right, so what did I do? Valheim server. Models dot Valheim server. Right, I have to do that because pages are named the same. Someday we will win. Even if it's like $10,000, we'll win something, and that'll be good enough for me, because then I can scratch that off my bucket list and say, won the Powerball, or won the lottery. Won a substantial amount of money on the lottery. Even if I have to divide it 18 ways. Right, that's it. I mean, I've decided that if I won like $500 million, my life would suck after that. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but all the people I know that have like done something where they've just like come into a ton of money, all their life just kind of spirals out of control. Notice that I was reading something that's like the divorce rate on that is like in the 80%. And I don't know. I just don't want to deal with that kind of negativity in my life. And I kind of like my house. I'd have to move. I don't really want to move. Mostly just want to go through the effort. Okay, so I've got that moved. Now let's close all of these freaking windows. Because I'm a tab hoarder. I have tabs open for days. Let's open up. Nothing special in here. I do have to make some changes. Yeah, I do have to add a few things. Split it. All right, maybe I didn't add something. I was a shitload of file or settings for this one. Oh, my computer rebooted. Installing 9%. Okay, so that's there. Oh, I thought I had enabled. I had to add some stuff, but apparently I didn't. Okay. let's see. We've got to. We'll keep that. Oh yeah. So I've had all this server key crap that can go away now, which is fantastic. I can actually, now that I have that one table, I can put all of this in that. Whoops, where'd it go? Because I modified the data so that game servers, enabled servers, I have a configuration, and that configuration, I think, does it include that? It can. It absolutely can include the start script, because then that would be unique for each instance. So I'm going to do that for Valheim. So we're going to put this and this, actually. We'll put all of that into the... It already is in the Valheim configuration. So we'll do that. Gonna work on the Trump spotter pack. That is hilarious to listen to, by the way. I thought it was funny. The only problem is, I think, well, I had problems with the spotters anyway because it gets kind of annoying, but it would just, I think it would get tiresome after a while. You need to make it so it's a random voice every time they talk. Or like Pee Wee Herman in there, Trump, you know, anybody, right? PC's coming up. Ah, it's playing music. All right, we gotta fix that. Let's switch over to that. No. Code. Any of you hack my Wi-Fi password by watching me type it? That's fine. I don't care. Alright, now it's downloading updates. That might take a bit. I really need to get a different second camera. Because both of the cameras that I'm using are the exact same. They're Logitech C920s, and they don't play well together. They're kind of buggy. It's a weird thing, and I know I've already followed Logitech's recommendations of switching the drivers and stuff like that, and they just don't play well together. I just need to get a completely random camera to use as my second one. One of the things I'm going to work on is I'm going to set up I've got an old PTZ Wise camera. I'm going to see if I can get that set up to connect to OBS as a webcam. So that's going to be an interesting thing. I might actually, I don't know if I'll get to that today or not. Okay. So I'm gonna make these so they're not constant anymore because I want to give them the opportunity to change. Oops. Missed my brackets. Ah. Except Euler. Just switch over because this might be a bit. Where if it's going to be like 2 questions and then wait 10 minutes every time I do this, I'm going to be super frustrated. That's dumb. Dumb. Just ask for my computer name. I don't know what the heck it's doing. All right, whatever. Screw you too, computer. Yep, I need to transition to a. I need to have probably actually have an actual transition between the. Wait a minute. Why is my chat all the way down there? That's hokey, isn't it? The whole thing moved. Let's just move. The whole thing like reset. Oh, seriously? Well, that's dumb, isn't it? Ah! Stupid thing. I don't know what's going on there. We'll just live with that for now. I had some weird things happen to my OBS lately. We're gonna set this use. No, I don't want to. I don't want it to be on my mic. How do you switch it to not be local? Or to not be a Microsoft? Something went wrong. Okay. Microsoft is getting super frustrating with this not wanting you to have local accounts anymore. No account. I want an account. Okay. How in the heck do I get Windows 11 to force me to have a local account? Because that's all I want. Caps lock. Local account only Windows 11. Tom's Hardware. With limited setup. There's got to be a way to do it without killing the network connection. I'm sure there is. I used. Oh no, I did not use Rufus because it was already installed. Okay. I don't really want to go through all that effort. Oops. In the setup process, choose set up for personal. When asked how you'd like to set up, device, click next and then click sign in button. When asked for your Microsoft account, type in the following dummy account. Oh, that's dumb. We'll try it. We'll switch over. We'll try it. Oh yeah, my chat looks fine there. Oh, because I think I know what I did wrong. What's my pet's first name? Pet. Yeah, I was born city. Now, off all of the things. On more updates. I like updates. They're fun. let's see. You're getting the latest version. Hello. Hello, my friends. I wonder if I must have put both of these somehow on my intermission. Yeah. That's hokey, isn't it? So let's see if I can add chat and chat box tail to this one. If I can fix this. Okay, let's add another page. Oh, not tail. I'm stupid. There it is. Let's remove that one. Yeah, I could just change the width because it's 800. We'll make this width 600. And then we'll oops. That's getting a little bit better. Make it 100. There we go. It overlaps a little bit. Oh, this is supposed to be in the center anyway. I'm stupid. There's no camera here. It is supposed to be right here. I'm just dumber than, you know, everything. Well, how's that for a win? Let's bring it a little bit more. We're gonna say 750. All right, I'm smart. Ooh, hey, it's done. That's actually not too bad. Now that I've done all this work, so switch back over. We'll do note setting. Enable remote desktop. Now let's see if I can ping it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm not 65. Yeah, I think its firewall's turned on. See if I can remote to it. I can. Let's go more choices. Again. gonna work. It's gonna work. Hooray, it works. All right. Let's configure some crap. First off, let's on a public network. Lame. Properties. The private network. It is not metered. It will get a static IP address at some point. No, I don't want to do any of this. Not without my. Even without this, yes, I. No. We're going to install Firefox. We'll probably also install Chrome, but I like having both available. Come on. Yay. I don't know if I have a account. Sign in to think. Do I have an account for Firefox? I actually think I might. I just don't know what it is. Nope, I don't. That's okay. I don't need one. I just need to add a few extensions like LastPass. We'll bring this bit off here just in case it shows me something I don't want everyone to see. Just typed it wrong. Oh. Okay. Into the taskbar. Chrome. Same. Get it set up. Edge now. We're not going to sign in for right now. Got it. And that one a taskbar. Let's go ahead and download OBS Studio. Need to go to those settings and change that right now. Download. Always ask. That's a requirement for me. Yeah, let's launch it. That's fine. Probably not going to go into detail of actually configuring the streams for the scenes and stuff. But I will. Oh, yeah, I'll probably. Let's connect my account. Good question. Wanted to. That doesn't seem right. That's weird. Let's try that again. There it is. Now it's gonna send me an email. Ugh, I hate this because I don't have this email readily available. Let's see. Is loading. Next. Oh, trying to do a bandwidth test, but I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not plugged into a wire, so hopefully it's got goodness. Well, that's doing that. I'm gonna get back to this thing. So let's see, I got that. This is the same thing. Let's make it so it's not constant. And it's gonna be in a set method. Oh, no, this is not in the configuration. Those don't need to be here. They need to be settings here. Let's minimize all of these. There we go. Oops. Just brushed my boob against the microphone. A little random ASMR for everybody. Public string. What was my big start script name? Before I do anything else, I need to oh, it's in D projects. Check out hash B. Ooh, that was a weird sound my partner just made. Update Valheim to standard. Oh, that's because I'm dumb. Check out. Now we're on a new branch. So now I can't, well, I can still screw it up. I shouldn't say that. Equal to that. That's why, got that. I'm actually just gonna copy these. Excuse me. Validate those. I don't like having the split screen. They're gonna be public image, public strings, public. What's the problem here? Context must contain a non-null value when exiting the constructor. Consider declaring the field as nullable. Oh, but I. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, not mapped. I don't think I need that particularly anymore. I'm not gonna have it be an enabled server anymore, right? Right, I'll have configured. So Zomboid configuration is a standalone instance now. We'll get rid of that. And now I don't need any of this code anymore. I don't think I need any of this. Just comment it for the moment. I guess I need to reference it. Also don't need this one. How do I do it? Void. I don't think I do anything with it, right? I don't even have a constructor. Yeah, we'll just both of these. Don't need this either. Don't think I need to have the context in here anymore either. Gutting this thing all to pieces. I like it. Alright, let's go see what I gotta break when I broke on the server side. $50 errors. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. This. I always get a little anxiety when I'm like halfway through a big refactor like this that it's gonna take weeks for everything to start working again. So update the start script. This is gonna come from duration. No. How did this handle it? Because I still have this in the Zomboid server too, and I don't need any of that. I pass in the enabled server as well. And get those values. Let's see. This done. My settings. Hooray! Why is that white? It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna use it anyway. Maybe I go say theme. Turn on dark mode for apps. Dark. Much better. Okay. Well. Alright. I now have enabled server. Hey, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Don't need to pass in the context anymore. Game server ID, Steam app ID. Now I use. Right, I'm gonna basically just create that config. Here it's gonna be config. Name this to Valheim. So enabled Valheim server. Don't need this one anymore. It's not this, it's gonna go there. No, it's got to be enabled Valheim server. Lots and lots of errors. Old. But oh man, this is where it starts getting a little crazy because I don't remember how some of this worked. Well, I'm not doing any of this. The only ones I care about are edit. And I have an ID. Okay, create. I don't care about any of this. I also don't care about these fields. This is in the delete. What does this have? Nothing. What are these? Now, I have context right now, so I have of our enabled server is equal to context dot enabled servers dot find find, yeah, right, find return the IPS. I feel like it's an object. Is that how I was doing it the other day? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, it's just find async. All right, ID. Wait. Oh wait. Configuration is going to be equal to JSON convert dot deserialize object of Valheim configuration. Enabled server dot. Nope. If enabled server does not equal null. And I say else. Oh, hang on, I screwed that up. I can't do it. I want to do it the other way. If it's equal to null. Well, I'm doing null. Oh, yeah, right. That's what I'm doing here. If I want to clean up this code here, I should do it this way. I should just do it all. If it's not equal to null, that will eliminate that error. Then here it's going to be else. Return not found. It still has a problem with that, even though I checked for not null. Oh. Yeah. Let's go like this. Let's say if enabled server dot configuration is not equal to null. Else we'll do the same thing. Turn found, and then I don't need to have all that. On post, enable server. So I finally enabled server. And then why is it deleting it? Oh, because I'm on the delete page, duh. Let's see. Server is not null, then why I'm doing this. If server is not null, I want to just do that. Need to do any of this. For this stuff. Is this model? Let's see, on the details, I just need it to be model.id, I believe. And I go to the details page, and I put, oh, no, actually I do this exactly, but on Valheim details. Okay, so I get that. I don't know why I'm doing it as a where statement. Find sync. Just get rid of all of that. So now the Valheim configuration actually is going to be JSON convert deserialize object Valheim configuration of enabled server configuration. Oops, too many damn. There we go. That's what I want. Don't need any of this. Check from overposting. So this is on edit. Don't need this anymore. This either. So now on the edit page, no, I want to look at this one. This is where I pull it in. And then I pull it in, and then I serialize the object. Okay, so it's that. Okay, so first thing I do is I have to say context ID. I put the update up here as well. Okay, so I get the value and I say enabled server location. Wait. Duration is equal to JSON convert.serialize object time configuration. I'm gonna say context dot enabled servers dot attach enabled server await text dot save changes async. There we go. How many errors have I got? So 28. Boy. Index. What index? This is the Project Zomboid index. I don't really care about these because these I think are all going away once I get all the errors cleaned up. It's gonna comment all this code out because I'm fairly certain it's just gonna get completely exercised from the app. Item name. Configuration. Configuration. Oh, I got a lowercase. I gotta fix it. Enabled server. It's enabled server settings. I don't think I need to do that anymore. That's right. Oh no, when I stop the server, I do need to do that save. So, I need to say context. What the hell is that name? I don't call it the same thing all the way around? Of course I don't. Why would I do that? How was I doing it before? Okay, well I'll just have to pass it in. That's not a big deal. Private or what's it called? What's my context? Command center context. And then minimize that again. Now I need to say context enabled servers dot attach enabled server settings and await text dot changes async. Go. Let's copy that because I know I'm going to need it right here as well. All right. Ooh, down to 9. 9 errors. Just gonna cut that one out too. Need to pass any of those things in anymore? Need to pass in context. There's no argument given. Oh. Do I have? I don't have that. Server is equal to. Oh, good morning. Good morning, TV. How's things this morning? Doing pretty good. It's been kind of an odd stream setup. I've been kind of doing a few things, kind of multitasking type things. But things are going pretty well. I'm doing a ton of refactoring, so I went from like 100 errors down to 10, so we're getting there. Doing pretty good though. Enabled servers find async. Yeah, it is progress. I think the changes I made last time to make it to simplify the configuration, I think is working out really well. So I've been kind of going back and cleaning up the other server that I built, the first one, so I can hopefully get it so it all works. And been between that and bouncing between my remote desktop to get my new 3D printer streaming PC configured, and burning my mouth on extremely hot coffee. That's still really loud, isn't it? Somewhere I have this ID. Yeah, it's just ID. Oh, tab to remove. the same. Sync. Actually, no, hang on. I don't want to make that async. I think I went specifically not making that one async for some reason. I think I figured out my problem so I can make everything's async. I'm gonna keep with it the way it is until got it all working again. Don't want to make 2 dramatic changes at one time. And this is on the delete page. Actually, don't think I need that at all. I got some blips. What's happening over here? Did I die? Nope, it's not dead. Weird. Everything on my left monitor just hiccuped like it was kind of like that hang up when your internet starts to die. I thought maybe my network was going down or having issues. Weird. Okay. Was that the last of the errors? That was the last of the errors. Let's build so I can get 100 more. Oh, look at that. No errors. That's fantastic. I'm scared to run it. All right. Initial value. All right. So let's click that create button. Test, and test. A test. Object reference not set to an instance. Of course. Oh, what page is this? No. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing this. That's right. No, that's legit. That's the wrong page. Details. Okay, so it created it correctly, but my UI is navigating it to the wrong page because this page no longer needs to exist. This index page. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good though. It worked. So let's do some cleanup. And excuse me, in particular, I want to start with create instance code, and I want to change. Why did it redirect there after I hit create? Oh, it's on the edit. I hit edit. And I'm redirecting to this index page. I need to redirect back to enabled servers. Okay, so let's see. I can get rid of this stuff. Print's still running. Well, this is the index page. Yeah, Valheim server index is going away. Just delete it. Okay, edit. I don't need to have these anymore. And that one. Any of those CS pages can get closed now. In a lot cleaner. I'll be cleaning up the excessive usings too when I'm at it. RG to save that. And I think even this create page, which one is this one? Yeah, I don't need that one either. We'll just delete that one. Ooh, Mr. Morton. How's it going today, man? Thanks for the follow. I don't need any of this crap either. You woke up. Hey, you know what? That's the wind. Or the wind. That's going pretty good. I'm running on about... Actually, it's probably not that little amount of sleep, but time change always screws with me. I'm good for like the first 2 days. It's like everything's great. I can sleep with like... I can function on like 3 hours of sleep, and then Monday hits, and then I'm absolutely worthless. But... you know, that's the way it goes. So other than that, doing well. Let's see, I don't need to change that anymore. We're gonna do that. But my work here is going pretty well. I've just been doing a ton of refactoring because I'm an idiot mostly, and I'm finally cleaning it all up. Oh, I can get rid of that. So now my servers details takes me to the details page. It's not showing the instance name because it didn't take me to the instance name. We'll call it Valheim server. And if I go to delete, oh, that takes me to the right spot too. So my create instance. No, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to take me to the instance configuration, and then I go back into it and I can give the instance itself a name later. Okay, that's right. Okay, so I keep closing it. I don't know why I keep doing that. Aha. I think that all works well. Game server ID. And I do that details. Still don't. Where's the right place to put? I need to get to the instance details. I think I need to put the server name here too. Let's look at doing that without closing the window if I can help it. Enabled servers index. So I get an enabled server. An enabled server has instance name, a container ID, a configuration. Edit page. Oh, that's right. I was trying to make a dynamic edit page route and it wasn't working right. I remember that. I'm gonna create another property. Call it game name. Really got a little hokey, didn't it? And then we'll just copy this in. And we'll just return. Oops. Valheim. and unknown. Now I've got game name that I should be able to put in here. We'll put it first, actually. H. Model. Oh, it's gotta be enabled server Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. There, now let's click that button and see if it works. Zomboid Valheim works. Woo! Oh! I still need to figure out that dynamic edit button so I can dynamically go to the correct edit page for that particular server. Haven't figured that one out yet. But I also haven't done any research on it either, so that's a future Kyle problem. Let's see. How is all this running down here? I think that's what else do I need to load on here before I'm ready to actually try hooking it up? I think that's it. I mean, I've got to spend a little time configuring the scenes, but that's going to be just tedious at best. What's my print doing? 15 hours left. Good lord. I have a camera hooked up. No. It'll get done someday. Someday. Okay. Get rid of all the extra namespaces. All right. I think. Well, let's see. I can do the same thing to Zomboid as I did here. I can get rid of the index page. Oh, it's running. I can't do it while it's running. Don't need the index page, so delete that. Don't need the create page. Delete that. I just need delete details and edit. Sweet. I think now let's go to the shared layout. Let's get rid of the one that takes me to just Valheim servers. Nope, I deleted more than I wanted to. There we go. Now that should only have that. All right, I think I need to tackle the dreaded problem of theming the site. Oh, I also need to create a way to change the overall game server settings, but I'm not going to do that. That'll be step 2. Let's look at how is the theming on this thing set up. Using a very small CSS and an empty JavaScript file. Yeah, you're right. There's not a lot that I want to do. I want to do a couple of things for the UI. Mostly, if I can get it to pull up again. What was it I wanted to do? Well, I want to make it so it's not eye-blindingly bright, so I want to change it so it's a little bit of a darker themed. But I want to go through and I'm gonna start like cleaning up these, you know, getting some data properties on some of that, and some real minor stuff. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, but I was also thinking of updating this homepage to show something. I don't know what yet. When it's finished, I want it to show all the servers that are running, and also potentially show the ones that are not running that are supposed to be, that for some reason couldn't start. But I just want to get rid of some of this extra stuff, and then, like I said, make it so it doesn't give me a headache every time the thing loads up. And understand what style sheeting framework it comes installed with, because I'm sure I don't understand it. Client-side library. Installed. Transitive packages. This is interesting. I've never seen it be like organized before. Oh, there's so many things. It's insane as it comes installed by default. Not view start. I want to share. It is Bootstrap. Okay, that's really what all I cared about, is if it's Bootstrap. Okay, let's change. Dark theme. I just want to change. I really just want to change the main background. What version of Bootstrap is it? I think it actually natively supports dark mode. That's for elements. Yeah, it's in the HTML. That's what I wanted to have. So HTML, and see if this comes in by default. That's what I care about. Yep, clearly it worked. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it didn't work. Boo. All right. This is it. It could be that the defaults aren't the same anyway. Okay, so let's look at. Oh, what am I looking at? I want to look at my settings. Let's see. I can actually go through and delete this one and this one. All of those, actually. Oh, done. Changes. So let's write the settings stuff. So I have a configuration item, which is just key value, which is what I want. So we're going to add scaffolded items. CRUD. Configuration item. Oh. No, I already have it created. Do I? Do I really? That's cool. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm dumb. I already got this done. Test it. Oh. Just gotta notice that my fasting can end in 10 minutes. That's fantastic because I am starving. I made breakfast for everybody and I couldn't eat any of it. That's sad because breakfast is the best time of day. Where did my thing go? Yeah, that is pretty much exactly my face. I was pretty sad. I started doing this fasting where you fast for 16 hours every day and you only eat in an 8-hour window. And, you know, everyone's like, oh yeah, do lunch and dinner. I'm like, oh, that's great, but breakfast is really my favorite meal of the day. Like, hands down. That's what I want, is I want breakfast. So there's like, well, maybe I can skip dinner every night. I don't know. Okay, so that's all there. Yeah, right. Well, one of my supervisor at work, actually, he did that when we did a weight loss challenge, and he did that. He just gorged himself for that 8 hours, and he ended up gaining weight. I've actually been doing pretty good. I've only been doing it for like well, I guess today's a week. It's a week today, and I think I haven't weighed in this morning, but when I weighed last time, I think I was already down like 2 pounds. So, I mean, it's been pretty, I mean, that's a good consistent, you know, weight loss. So I was pretty happy with that, and I figured if I can maintain that loss, that's fine. And I'm actually not typically super hungry unless I have a bad dinner. So like last night, what did we have last night? We had like almost like mini pizzas that were on pita bread, and they were really good, but they weren't like, they were low calorie density, I guess is what they were. And so I was full, but then I was not full very soon after. So I went to bed and I was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, well, that's gonna be a rough morning. But I guess that's kind of the point. That kind of gets your body into the mode where it's gonna try to burn your stored fat versus just your carbohydrates and stuff in your body. So I guess it's doing what it's doing, but it does make me very hungry at lunchtime. All right, so I've already got this created, so we'll just say nav item. Area. Oh, none of these have an ASP area. Configuration. Application configuration. Right, click that to refresh it. There we go. Now I can go here, and now let's go clean up enabled servers. I don't want to be able to click create new. Do want to go to configuration index, and I want to put a great big, we'll put it on this. We'll say P, actually we'll make it a heading. 4. Doesn't have to be super big. Warning. Changing these settings and cause and could cause the application to become unstable. I make it sound important, right? Let's see. Bootstrap. Oops. What are some, I need some Bootstrap 5 theming tips, because I haven't done this in a while. Bootstrap 5 examples. Where's the one that just has like everything? Cheat sheet? Is that the one? classes. Danger. I think that's what I want. Nope. No, I want F12. On that. That's table danger. That's what I want a danger alert. That's what I want. It's a div with an alert, danger. I don't want it dismissible. Not dismissible. We'll put it all inside a div still. Alert. Oops. My brain's starting to think about that food. Now that I started talking about it again, I'm got a little Danish pastry that I made this morning, and I really have to get some. Alert, danger. Just start with that and see what it looks like. Ooh, that's really big. Maybe I don't want it that big. I like that. That's all right. Say, changing this will break stuff. Let's see, available servers. I don't want to have that button available either. So that one's gone, that one's gone, that one can stay. Ooh, I should have links to like my docs and stuff once I get those built. Okay, let's see, what time is it? It's about time to start wrapping up because I need some food. So let's stop with it here and let's work on some Git stuff. Crawl and Git status. I don't think I haven't made any database changes today. All the changes only affect the properties that I already created, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's go git add all refactored Valheim to match a new standard server implementation. Oh, nope, I gotta push. New branch. All right. Get my browser window over here. GitHub. GitHub. Oh, that one. Get it into main. Shouldn't be any errors because, you know, I made all the changes. Sweet. So now I close that. Let's go get out main. All the updates. There we go. Very nice. And let's see. What else do I need to do before I sign off for the morning? I don't think there's anything else. I think, yeah, I think we're good. I've got all that stuff set up. I think next time I get on, hopefully I'll be ready to test out and make sure I've got this Zomboid server working. And if that all works, then I think I'll be ready to start polishing it up and making it so I can deploy it. Yeah, I'm glad you can make it too, TV. I got started a little early this morning because everyone in my house was mostly asleep, so and I was awake and I had coffee, so I thought, I'm gonna go work on things, and I decided I'll just stream too while I'm at it because I'm doing a little bit of everything, and I think my afternoon's gonna be busy once it warms up a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm done here. I will be back. Let's see. Today is actually Sunday, which is an unusual stream day for me because most of the time the kids have things. Yes, thank you. I'm going to enjoy that pastry very nicely. That's going to be fantastic. I'm going to love it. Yeah, I think I'll be back Thursday. I'm still trying to think about my stream schedule and how that's going to change now that all the kids' sports are starting for the spring and summer. So we'll see. I might try to sneak in a couple others, but right now for sure I'll be back on Thursday. And I doubt I'll be back on today. I guess it kind of depends on how the rest of the day goes. But I guess that's what I've got for today. So take it easy, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.